Hello and welcome to our first chapter in the study of economics, and it's called The 10 Principles of Economics, and this is chapter 1 in N. Gregory Mancu's Principles of Economics. We start with our first slide, and our first slide is the word economy. Now, what does the word mean? It comes from a Greek word that says one who manages a household. Economics is about managing a lot of little decisions. Examples are doing the dishes, doing laundry, cooking, or cleaning. These little decisions lead ultimately to a healthy outcome. We in economics are not focused on the big, major decisions, the all or nothing decisions, but we see life as a study of managing little decisions, looking at the costs and benefits of each. Now, bringing it into the aggregate, economics is all about society, people, and scarce resources. We believe that the management of society's resources is important because resources themselves are scarce. Scarcity implies choice, and choice implies cost. So I make a decision because I have a scarcity of time. That scarcity of time implies that I need to make a choice. Do I do this or do I do that with my time? The choice of doing this or doing that, let's say going to school or going to my job, implies a cost. That cost could be the lost wages that I spent at my job if I went to school. That cost could also be the lost education I received as a result of going to the job. Okay, definition of scarcity is and means that society has limited resources and therefore cannot produce all of the goods and services that people wish to have. It's the idea of unlimited wants and limited resources. Someone may desire all of your attention, but you have limits on your time, you have limits on your capability, you have limits on your money. So economics, getting that segue to our next slide, economics is the study of how society and individuals manage its or their scarce resources. Again, it's a lot of little decisions as to what we are going to do with our various scarce resources. Now, we economists study three big areas. Number one, how people make decisions. The emphasis in our field is on people. The emphasis in our field in this regard is on individuals. How and what makes individuals make decisions. Number two, how people interact with each other. This is far more interactive, taking into consideration others in our decisions. What is the best way to interact with each other to manage our scarce resources in the best, most efficient manner possible? And finally, the forces and trends that affect the economy as a whole. This is far more of what we would consider a macroeconomic consideration and deals with things such as inflation, unemployment, and a nation's productivity. Alrighty, this is going to end the first part